Hey, Eldon, you're getting things cranked up here in the Taurus, going out there beating Bob Fisher and UFO. Tell me about the run.
Yeah, Bob, he's a real tough competitor. You know, I was watching him the whole time there, just trying to go a little bit faster than he was. The Taurus has got plenty of horsepower left, and we're going to the quarterfinals.
Give me your opinion on this track here in Lebanon Valley.
I really like the track. It takes a lot more driver ability than just the one set of cars where you just hammer it down. This takes a little bit more driver skill than just a hammer-down course.
Takes a lot of guts, too, to stay in it coming into that second set of cars, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's a lot of room in between them cars, and you think, well, should I or shouldn't I? Most of the time, you gotta.
Up to the starting line for our next two competitors, Monster Patrol and Barefoot. And this is a matchup because we have the new guy and the veteran. The rookie and the veteran going to go at it side by side. The rookie is Paul Schaefer in Monster Patrol. He qualified 6th. The veteran is the world champion, Fred Schaefer, Barefoot, fastest in qualifying. He's turned in a time of 6.82. To the starting line, Monster Patrol seemed to bobble a little bit. Apparently he didn't break the beam. It's a legal race, but he takes another bad hop. It's all Barefoot. It is all Barefoot. Almost a full second over Monster Patrol. On the starting line, Paul Schaefer was a little shook. He came up, bobbles just a little bit, and then starts. But he did not break the beam, and that kept it a legal run. Meanwhile, Barefoot went the whole way. There's that bobble. And then, over the cars, watch the jump. Ouch! Bad hop. This is what everybody in that right-hand lane has been doing. That wasn't a Monster Patrol problem. That's a track problem. The right-hand lane's the one to stay out of tonight. Barefoot, a flawless run. Fred Schaefer right on the money as he approaches the cars. And now, pedal to the metal. He's in the winner's circle.
Looks like another camera bites the dust. Oh well. Before we crash into round 2, let's take a look at who stays and who goes. All the winners continue to compete, and that includes Equalizer, who burned up the course with the fastest time thus far today. But even our slowest winner, Gravedigger, was just a second off the pace. These times are very competitive, and that means everyone's going all out for victory. Each of the winners from round 1 gets 10 points added to their season totals. The losers, well, they pick up only 5 points, but there is a consolation prize for the 3 fastest losing trucks. They get to advance to round 2. The lucky losers, Carolina Crusher, Invader, and UFO. You can bet they're looking for revenge in the next round. We'll be back in a moment with more racing, and we'll meet the man who's made monster truck racing a family affair right after this.
Being left out of the action really drives me batty. But I'll be back next week. You can count on it. Because right now, my blood is boiling, and I'm seeing red.
Of the monster trucks has always been Taurus. Throughout the season, you've seen the truck being driven by Jack Woolman Jr. or his cousin, Eldon Depew. But the real force behind the winner is the man who's a legend to U.S. Hot Rod Association fans. Jack Woolman Sr. takes his Taurus very seriously, and that's no bull.
I'm Jack Woolman with the Taurus Monster Truck. I spend most of my time with the Monster Truck. Monster trucking kind of is my life. I'm a full-time monster truck owner. This is all I do. And of course, you know, I like to work late, and I also like to get up early and start to work. This life gets pretty difficult sometimes. It's nice just to walk out your front door and be right at work. You don't even have to lock your front door. Well, I guess, you know, when we first started, there wasn't no such a thing as a monster truck. We would go out on the weekends and kind of play after work with our four-wheelers, and of course, the bigger the mud hose got, well, the bigger the truck got. We used to do when we done exhibitions is we just went out and smashed the cars down. The first car crusher we actually done was in Wisconsin with the 48 tires. Then it evolved into the 66-inch tall tires. And then, of course, instead of crushing cars now, we more or less fly over them. anytime they talk about racing, you're talking about speed. And of course, that's the whole idea of it, is pick the speed up. So in May of 1989, I decided to come out with a race truck. A lot of the guys have really tried to copy what we got. Our competitors didn't like it too much because they had exhibition trucks and I had a race truck, but they wanted to race, so, you know, if you're going to race, you should have a race truck. The racing aspect has not even begun to reach its potential as far as I can see, you know, because there's lots more courses that we can advance to. Motocross or a off-road type track. You know, the big thing with that is that these trucks are big, you know, so you got to have enough room to get a couple of them side by side. But I think someday you'll see it. We done a TV commercial with host Honeycomb. We had to work the truck plenty hard, but we had a lot of fun at it. So we done it out in Hollywood. It seems like you just have to go over and over and over the same thing. That's quite a different experience. You know, like I've been in every state in the United States except Alaska, Curacao, Aruba, Bonaire, Venezuela. We've been to Australia, been to Hawaii. We've been a lot of places. I started out in a one-ton dually, sleeping in the front seat, and then we upgraded to this model right here, which it right now has over 500,000 miles on it. This is our new ride, which we have an enclosed trailer for the Taurus Monster Truck. And for us, we also have a microwave, a stove, and a shower, which makes traveling a whole lot more fun. My wife, Marianne, she kind of takes care of things here at home. She's our center point, I guess. To be honest with you, any kind of motorsport racing that you do is a bigger job than most people think. They see the driver and the mechanic out at the event. It takes a lot of people behind the scenes to be a successful monster truck. This is what it's like to be a winner. This is one night's winning. This is a second night's check. And of course, this is the next night for winning the points championship. There's only one thing wrong with them. They're a little bit large to stand in line with at the bank. When we first started doing it, people said 3 or 4 years is just a fad, it's going to come and go. I'm in roughly my 14th, 15th year, and it's still going, and I don't believe it's reached this peak yet. And I think there's a lot of future left in it for us.